Okay, let's just take a little look around and check on some of the vegetation I had in plants and see if there's any damage on the 30, 29-degree night we had about 2 days ago. And so far I hadn't noticed anything about these plants here that's been with me for a long time. I haven't noticed any damage at all to them. Anything I have would be extremely small. Nothing on this side either. No problem there. And let's see. Oh, my picnic table. I got this waterproof cover. I do want to, I have a waterproof solution, like not a stain, it's a waterproofing you can put on it that I used for my chicken coop a couple years ago. I didn't get around to do it yet. And then we're having so much pollen blowing in the air. I don't want to do anything that's going to have all this stuff stuck all over it. So once we get a nice calm day and there's no, junk flying in the air, then I'll waterproof the picnic table. But in the meantime, this is a waterproof covering, so at least the top surfaces won't get wet. So that's a good thing. Let's see. And everything was fine. I didn't notice any damage to the strawberries. They did really well. They did good. No damage over there. I did notice some damage to one of my rose bushes, but then when I looked at a previous video, about 2 or 3 of my videos aren't in consecutive order. But when you're watching them, you'll get the idea it's all about this cold May day that we had and the cold night, the freeze night. I thought maybe I had a little bit of damage on this rose bush, but it wasn't, because when I checked a previous video, it was just the top of it that was dying, so I clipped that off. I did have a couple small limbs that were kind of curling over here on the blackberry bush. I snipped those off. And I had a couple of what looked like they were probably darker leaves, almost brownish black, and I clipped those off. If I found a couple of those leaves on the very tips. Still a cool day today. See how the sky's looking. Okay, the little pear tree did really good after covering it up. If I had any little limbs that were down or floppy, it popped right up. So that's a good thing. I'm very, very pleased, very blessed, very grateful that the frost didn't get at them. Everything here seems to be about the same. How you doing, girls? How you doing? Girls are doing good. They're doing good. They're outside today. Not as cold as it was 2 days ago. They're doing good. I took down the plastic. I didn't need to have that up anymore. And let's see, was there anything else? No, I guess everything really looked well. Let's take a look at my vegetable. We didn't look at the vegetables in the greenhouse. But everything here seems to be really well. I hadn't noticed any damage anywhere. So that's a good thing. Chickens are busy over there. Everything seems the same. All the really pretty, what do you call them? Buttercups. They're all there and they're all doing good. I mean, those things would be hardy, I would think, anyways. But still, when you're getting a frost, you never know, right? What can happen? But they seem to be doing good. All the vegetation there seems to be doing really good. So let's go take a look at the greenhouse and see how they fared at night. They were out during the night, but they did have the doors that were down and zipped up. Let me move this chair out of the way. So we have the fig tree over here, which is doing good. So that got me a little fig tree, and there it is. It's doing good in there. This is supposed to be a kiwi tree, but it's not going to be doing anything. I'm just going to give it a few more days. It's it was taller. It was all dead. I cut it way down. We'll see what happens to it if I see any new growth within the next week. But if not, I'll just let them know that didn't survive. But the fig did. And over here we have, I got to pull all this grass and give it to the chickens. Let's see if I can get down a little bit. The first 4 in here, nothing's in here. That's the watermelon that I planted not too long ago. And the other 2 back there, what was that back there? Let me see, do I have my notes back there? That's squash, and that's doing good. Squash is doing good. I'll figure out what those last 2 are there. And, oh, I know what those are. Those are peppers. The peppers aren't coming up yet. We'll see what happens in a little bit. Squash is doing good. And this is, I believe, this is going to be tomatoes. Tomatoes? Yeah, tomatoes. Go away, fly. Don't bother me. I'm not bothering you. So there's tomatoes right there and squash right there. Watermelon, nothing yet. Okay, and peppers, last two, nothing over there. And did I say that was squash? Let me take that back. That's cucumbers. And this is the squash right there. And this nice, all this beautiful green, those are the lettuce. And look at how spinach just comes up like that at this point. Just like blades of grass. This one doesn't have anything in it yet. But spinach there, spinach and spinach over there. Some spinach. So this did really well. It stayed, like I said, it was about 29 degrees out. And I had it zipped up, and I'm really grateful that it was fine. It didn't get cold. It could get some warmth from the earth that would come up and get trapped in there. So that worked out pretty good. I was happy about that. And then that night of the freeze, so around 2:30 in the morning, I remembered I left my pots outside. So I went out to get my pots. And they're all doing fine. I don't see any damage on the pots that I brought in. This little one here is starting to blossom a little bit. That was one of them that I brought in. This little flower's coming up. Kind of funny flower. And the other ones that I brought in were over here. This looks like it's going to be doing something. This is a flower that Zach got me. It's already gone over. We enjoyed it and it's gone now. Some little tiny flowers coming out here, looks like. That did good. And this one right here did good. Got that in before any damage could get to it. So it looks good. And that's about it, I guess. Super. So it's a very short video just to let you know that I'm very, very happy. Very minimal damage, if you want to call it anything like that. Just very grateful that the trees look good and the grapes look good. What a blessing that is. So we're doing really well. The animals are doing good today, and windy, but not bad. I have my more of my decorations up. I took them out the other day, put up my windmills and things of that sort. I like my wind. I love seeing them turning in the wind. It's beautiful. So okay. So hope everyone's having a wonderful day, and thank you for watching. Oh, my girls are happy over there. So just say hello to the girls over here before I sign off. I gotta do just about maybe half hour more work on my other chicken coop, and I'll make a little video on it and tell you what I thought about it. Well, girls, you having fun? I saw you doing some stuff over here. What are you doing over here? You come to greet me by the doorway? Just don't try to get out. I only had one escapee since they've been in here. Maybe the first or second day I had it up right along that very thick bunch of plastic, the roll. Somebody stuck behind it, so I got it more secure so they can't get out now. They seem to be doing good, right, girls? Okay, you have plenty of food and all that stuff. I put the grit underneath the water because they were knocking their grit over, the little plastic thing right there. And that's worked out pretty good. And they have more water in that bucket over there. Okay, girls, you're doing really good. All right, I'm gonna go finish up my coop so you have a little home to live in very soon. I just got to figure out where I'm going to put you. I'll pick a good spot though. Okay, everyone. Thanks for stopping by and sharing some of your time with me. And I appreciate that. And you have a wonderful day, and God bless. I'll talk to you soon.